Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, freedom fighters, and of course, you freedom lovers out there. This is just a really quick one. Apparently, we're having trouble with Facebook. Oh my God, we're having trouble with everything. Apparently, even YouTube's having trouble. By God. Let's have a look. Fort CLO is having trouble. Why am I not surprised? There's always something, isn't there? Well, I'll just have to re-upload it in some cases. Sorry, Fort CLO. You're for some reason, Fakebook is doing its usual shit. Give me a second to see if I can't fix it. What is going on here? Go away. I don't want you. Right. Okay, it's live now. Cool. Seems to be working. I don't know why it wasn't, and now it is. Hello, everyone. Greetings again. G'day, Adrian. Struth, I love the fact that so many people are so quick onto these. This was going to be a quick little podcast. Hello, how are you? This is what's going on. Ultimately, an apology for not being able to perform, do a podcast however you wish to see it. It is a kind of a performance in some way, shape, or form that I do these things, but I was unable to do it yesterday. I've kept the facade going for as long as I can, but obviously, you guys all know I'm in a lot of pain all the time, and sleeping patterns are just all over the place. And I've gone from a hard nocturnal shift to a hard morning shift, trying to resurrect and get myself back onto some sort of a normality, I guess, for anything. G'day, Belinda. How are you? I'm just trying to get things back into some normality, and I've shifted patterns, but now inadvertently I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So as a result of that leaves me at 8 p.m. going, what? I just couldn't do it. I really wanted. I had things prepared. I was ready to go, but when it come to about 6 o'clock yesterday, I'm like, I'm fading hard, like really hard, and I don't think I can do this. Not to the extent that it should be done, and with respect to obviously the audience, I like to do things properly. So, it was best for me, and obviously not to waste your time, not to put on a show when you can't do it. I mean, yeah, and I reflect on these things and I think, well, what was the real danger for, was it Judy Garland, I think her name was, Wizard of Oz? Shit, everything, wow, everything just went pear-shaped on my end. I don't know how it looked on yours. Had a little circle. I've never seen that happen before. But yeah, the problem obviously wasn't her herself. It wasn't the Wicked Witch of the West that she had to worry about. It was the fact that we've got studios pumping drugs into her. Nowadays we just have doctors to do that for us. I'm guessing they were probably doing the same thing at the time. But anyway, I'm fighting through my own little personal battles and demons and whatnot, and I was obviously unable to. And thank you, Clark. Appreciate it. No need to apologize, but I feel a need to at least explain. So that because I do pride myself on getting things done right to the best of my ability. So in compensation, we're going to do a show tomorrow with Heidi and Daryl, both of which have agreed to jump on. We're going to talk a little bit about the conversation. It's an apparently they call themselves news, but we're going to dissect that a little bit further, and obviously we're going to ask the all important question: is the system corrupt? And I'm pretty sure we've all got a pretty good gauge on whether it is or not. So we'll find out a little bit more once we deep dive into it. But of course, we have to keep it into the questioning element because, to make an accusation, wow, that's another story. But we'll look at the facts tomorrow. So big sips to you, ladies and gentlemen. Marvelous freedom fighters. And like, seriously, I love the fact that people are rolling in so quickly. I only just set this up maybe 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago or whatever, anticipating that things would go wrong, and of course they did. But I got it sorted and we're here. But you guys who are rolling in right here, right now, just to see me say hello. I'll see you tomorrow. It's wow, astounding. I love it. This is an amazing community, and that's why I feel bad about not being able to do what I needed to do yesterday. So, everyone, people, and Benny, who's always drinking. No, I'm not always drinking, just only for the sake of the show. It's a self defense mechanism as much as it is other things. See, because I'm literally out of my mind when I do these shows, so it gives me a bit of a barrier, so to speak. Everything is done with intent, I can tell you that, at least to a degree. Oh, fucking back. What's going on here? This is me just saying hello and a quick sorry for not being here yesterday. And to let you know, 11 o'clock Queensland time. I believe that's 12 o'clock Southerner time. You want to be here? We've got Heidi and Daryl coming on. We're going to talk a lot of law stuff and, really get people's brain juices focused on how things really work. I had a good yarn with Heidi earlier. And my intention here is quickly just to say hello or an excuse. No excuses that I know. But I was listening to Megadeth while I was putting this up. And hey, I got my new Megadeth CD in the mail. I had to wait for fucking ages. I could have just got it from JB Hi-Fi quicker, but then I wouldn't have got my cool hoodie as well. So I've got my limited edition hoodie and all that stuff. It's apparently the last Megadeth album. And as Megadeth has been a huge part of my life, I felt it was necessary to at least buy, a little bit of a package direct from America. So I did. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Great album. Actually, it's a really, really, really easy listening album. The album before I thought was very thrashy, which is cool. I dig that. It was a lot more like the old school, the last album they released. But this one that was just released is a little bit, well, wouldn't say easy listening. Probably easy listening by my standards. But anyway, while I was listening to this, the classic song, "Angry Again." Go ahead and have a listen to it. It's definitely a song that rings true for me because I find myself very angry a lot of the time. There's one particular line that's sung to me: governed by laws set up by me. And I think that is a really good line to describe exactly what we're going to be dealing with tomorrow. A system of laws set up by them. How much faith can you seriously have in a system that claims to have separation of powers and whatnot, but it's fundamentally always running through from the same system? It's so painfully obviously corrupt. It's ridiculous. But that's just my opinion. We're going to dive into it a little bit deeper tomorrow. So, g'day, IME. How are you, mate? Sorry, we will get on to another podcast, brother. I have seen your emails. We'll get on to that. I did send you one the other week, but apparently our time thing's a little bit different, so it's all good. Thank you so much. Oh, hello, Nick. I have no idea what you're talking about, but hello. G'day. How you going? So anyway, this was meant to be just a quick one. I knew I'd get trapped by, amazing people moving in so quickly. I must say, I am absolutely impressed at how quickly people just go, "Hey, Batty's online," and you're fucking here. Like, that's gold. That is gold. And look, even Robin's here. Hello, Robin. Another, like, wow, it just amazes me. I have a spontaneous idea to go and say hello and sorry for not being here yesterday, and let's promote tomorrow, and look at what happens. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just glad you're back. Oh, well, thank you, Nick. Good to see you too. So, look, I'll leave it at that for now. This was supposed to be quick, so I've got to stay true to my word. So I will see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Queensland time, whatever that translates to wherever you are. That's for you to figure out. I'm not that way inclined to figure these things out. I'm too tired. It's time for me to go to bed. Like I said, I'm at a whole different sleep schedule, and you probably tell I'm not really thinking too clearly. So I'll see ya tomorrow. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.